We must learn to trust, rebuild.
And follow the blade.
Welcome to MojoPlays. We were invited to an Assassin's Creed Shadows preview event, so today we're covering the 10 things about it we're looking forward to most.
We are the shadows.
That serve the light.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Dual Assassin Mechanic.
The Piece of Eden is somewhere inside Buckingham Palace.
Let him have it.
I've seen your handiwork across the city. Perhaps you should trust my judgment.
This was first introduced in Syndicate back in 2015. It was fun, but had a handful of flaws. For example, a lot of missions were limited to one character. Also, while Evie was meant for stealth and Jacob combat, it wasn't completely forced. Evie could pack a punch and Jacob could hide with ease. In Shadows, missions aren't locked to either, and you can even swap characters mid-mission. The difference between protagonist playstyles is much more polarizing too. Naoe is susceptible to being one-shotted, but her nimble moveset makes stealth a breeze. Yasuke, on the other hand, is a tank at fighting, but his size and slowness make sneaking nigh on impossible. Naoe.
You must be the one Lady Nene speaks of.
You could say that, yes.
For a stealth enjoyer, Evie was the best assassin at stealth in the series. Now, Naoe is here to claim that title. She's the most stealth-oriented assassin of all time. Fighting as Naoe is extremely punishing, but she has a plethora of shinobi tools up her sleeve. She's also arguably the best animated assassin in the series. Parkour with her feels amazing. She moves with remarkable grace, and her constant flips and spins give her so much character. Combined with the stealth overhaul, we think Naoe will become an instantly adored shinobi.
I'll lead. Wait for me at the Honmaru.
Yasuke.
I am here on his behalf.
He picked an amateur like you.
Yasuke is the first assassin based on a real person, and we're beyond excited to see how his story plays out. He's the complete opposite of Naoe. Fighting is a walk in the park for Yasuke with his mighty stature and strong skills. Yasuke doesn't even get access to regular assassinations. Instead, he can perform a brutal assassination, which causes immediate detection and intimidation. Unfortunately, he's a slow climber and easily the tankiest assassin we've seen. So if you play the series for a power fantasy of chain-killing 20 guards in a row, then Yasuke might become your favorite.
I'll keep watch here and let you do what you need to do.
Good. Find me at the meeting area after I have finished.
Dynamics, seasons, and weather. Assassin's Creed 3 was the first game to introduce seasons. Many were disappointed when they were tied to story progression, and you needed Animus hacks to change them. It also boiled down to just snow or no snow. Well, Shadows has doubled down and introduced 4 dynamic seasons, no longer tied to story progression at all. They'll each be split into 2, such as early autumn and late autumn. These seasons directly affect the weather, environment, and NPC behavior. For instance, during summer, guards will frequently check overgrown bushes. In winter, these bushes won't be viable hiding spots, but guards will stay close to heat sources. So, certain missions will be easier depending on the time of year, an incredibly fascinating mechanic. Assassin Summons.
This battle you speak of, what do you make of it?
More families crushed and innocents killed. It's no different from the battles that have come before or after.
Brotherhood is considered the best in the series by many. One superb mechanic was the assassin recruits. While exploring, you could summon your recruits to your aid. Despite its popularity, it only featured in limited sequels. Now, it's returning once again in Shadows. We don't know much about it, but the recruits can possess unique abilities. It will also be tied to seasons somehow. We're hoping it's more fleshed out than ever, but with limited information, we have to wait and see. If done well, it will easily cause waves of nostalgia with Ezio enjoyers.
Could this be our man in the shadows?
Those attackers, the Ronin.
Exploring Japan. Fans have been crying out for a title set in Japan for years. Now, this dream has finally come true. It'll take us across 9 provinces set around the modern-day Kasai region. The most famous city we'll get to see is Kyoto, Japan's historical capital. They've also added a host of vibrant wildlife, greatly enriching exploration and immersion. There will be new activities populating the world, like painting wildlife. This is a refreshing change since map completion has been quite similar in the newer games. Combined with the season mechanics, it's going to be pretty difficult to get bored of exploring.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
Grappling Hook. This feature was first introduced in Syndicate, where it was criticized for being too powerful. In a game about parkour, having a hook that lets you climb any building immediately feels a bit too strong. Now, it's back in Shadows, but this time it's a lot more balanced and interesting. The new grappling hook has proper weight and momentum, letting you swing between trees or climb up tall structures with ease. This makes it less strong than in Syndicate, but significantly more fun. Keep in mind that it's all exclusive to Naoe, furthering the gap in playstyles between the two. Stealth Overhaul. The necessity of stealth has frequently changed, with it being almost essential in Unity and then being completely optional in Valhalla. It's optional once again, but you'll be missing out big time. Eagle Vision is now exclusive to Naoe, and she has a hefty bag of tricks to aid her in evading detection. Extinguishing Light is new, allowing Naoe to hide in the shadows, making her almost invisible. She can also go prone, letting her crawl in tight spaces and entering areas inaccessible to Yasuke. This is the most fleshed out stealth has ever been, and we're beyond excited about it. RPG elements. The RPG side isn't going to be as heavy as in the Mythology trilogy, but it's still a core aspect. It'll include a variety of weapons like katanas, spears, shurikens, kunai, and even a hefty rifle for Yasuke. There will be a separate skill tree for every weapon, letting you specialize as you desire. The combat skills introduced in Origins are back once more, except this time with beautiful animations. There will thankfully be transmogrification, and you'll be able to craft a personal katana. The two characters share XP and loot, so don't worry about having to complete everything twice. Co-op mode.
Some assassins already failed once trying to kill Rue. We think they were captured. Find them, and then finish the job.
It's not often we get interesting multiplayer, since it's a primarily single-player series. Unity was the first with co-op, and now Shadows will bring it back. Hopefully there will be more freedom than in Unity, where it was limited to specific missions. You couldn't explore the open world with a friend. There are a few details available, but we're hoping you can play the whole game in co-op. Combined with 2 assassins, this will be way more fun than Unity's co-op where everybody was Arno. Fingers crossed it lets us play with both assassins together, which could be an undefeatable combination.
Who will take the lead?
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate?
What are you looking forward to most in Assassin's Creed Shadows? Let us know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.